Yo, what's up? It's your boy D-Hawk back and better than ever, and I'm gonna be reacting to Quadeca, Vanisher Horizon Scraper, the album which I've been waiting for so long. And I'm coming to you from a new place. This is actually my new house, which I'm living in. I'm in the process of moving in. I actually literally just put up these posters right before recording. This is my album cover, and this is obviously Quadeca Born Yesterday. But I've been so busy, I actually just got a new job. I even saw Da Boy from Sob XRBE performing the other day because I was working that concert. But that's besides the point. Now I have time. I wanted to go into it fully blind, like not even knowing the features, but unfortunately I got some of them spoiled, so I know Danny Brown's on it, I know Maruja is on it, which I love both of their works, so I'm very excited about that. Here we go, this is Quadeca, No Questions Asked. The first track off of Verizon, what the heck? Vanisher Horizon Scraper, there we go, said it right. And it's 6 minutes long, damn. Let's get into it without further ado, I'm so excited. Sounds interesting, sounds a little out of tune, but I know that's on purpose. I'm hearing lots of string instruments. And Quadeca's vocals. I love his vocals, I love his harmonies already at the beginning. I'm also noticing the shakers in the left ear and more of the strings in the right ear. Ooh, I love how he's building up those harmonies. Let me blast this volume in my ears. Oh, this is beautiful. Man, the visuals are so nice too. The flowing little laundry and him with the... Damn, it's a distorted piano. Gosh, this is like heavenly. I love the motion of like the flowing and the wind blowing through the leaves. Okay, let's hear it. Where's it going? Whoa. It's very cool, it's very discordant. The notes that he's choosing, they're kind of clashing, but I know it's kind of intentional. So what it kind of sounds is like a storm is brewing. Actually, I see that in the video too. It's like it once was sunny, and now it's getting more cloudy and a little more windy, like a storm is brewing. Yeah, there's some storm clouds right there. I think I called it. I mean, I was also spoiled that one song is called Thunder, so I'm definitely sure that like a stormy sea is gonna be like a theme on this album. Oh my, that's so beautiful, seeing like the waves and like the, wow. These shots are so like amazing. Oh. I like his little dance move. What's he doing? Is he conducting? This is what he'd be doing in every music video. Wait, let me do the Quadeca dance real quick. This is the Quadeca dance. Ooh, yeah, oh yeah. I love it. To the most beautiful music you've ever heard in your life too. I'll be there when you're... Oh, I love how it builds though. I love those synths. This is such a journey, I love it so much, oh my god. Oh, more vocals. No questions asked. No questions asked. This is so heavenly. That was amazing. That was beautiful. That was No Questions Asked, the first track off of Vanisher, and oh my gosh, that's exactly what I was hoping for. It was like very ambient and very like gorgeously instrumentalated. I don't even know what I'm saying. Very well mixed. I loved how like you could feel like stuff panning between each ear. I was loving the vocals towards the end, and it's really just one sentiment. It's really just one lyric, like expanded into 6 minutes. It's not like super wordy, but you can feel the depth of that emotion through the instruments, and that is, I'll be there when, I think it's I'll be there when no one leaves. I think that's what she's saying. Also, I figured it out. The lyric is, I'll be there when no one is, not I'll be there when no one leaves. And that makes a lot more sense. Kind of a similar sentiment to what he said on Foregone, which is, you are the one that remains and all I can do is remain, kind of like a relationship, like everything else is changing, but you're my constant in life. And that's a very beautiful sentiment. I love that. I don't even have the track list, so I'm just gonna listen to them as they play. Without further ado, let's get into the second track, which I don't even know what it's called, but let's listen. Ooh. I think this was the first like audio we heard of Vanisher, the first like audio teaser. Okay, some lyrics, let me pay attention. Wow. Dude, what the heck? I gotta pause it. There's so much going on. Those really high vocals. That's so cool. And then that one shot of the lighthouse was very beautiful. Oh. I love this mix of like synthesized sounds and like very acoustic and natural like sounds mixed together. Lots of stringed instruments such as guitars and violins, but mixed with those like synth pads. It's such a cool texture that is created here, and I really love this style. And this shot is so fire, bro. He's just gonna be ore farming this whole movie, isn't he? Oh, the beat. Hey, there he is. Calling out solutions, but they won't suffice. Is that the lyric said? Waging War. I think that's the name of this track. Oh, I love his vocals, bro, especially when they're like reverbed out like that. Is it gonna drop? Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, drum fills. Okay. Oh, I love what the video's doing. And the drum fill right there. Whoa. That's cool. A heart above him. A 3D image of a heart. And I think he said he'll surrender to his heart. Okay, I can see why, I'm gonna pause it right now, but I can see why it's so satisfying to watch this as one movie, because you kind of don't need to just break it up like, oh, okay, this is the end of the first track, okay, this is the end of the second track, blah, 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 blah. It's like so cohesive, and it's so fitting for the story. This might be my favorite album of his already, and that's crazy given what he's done before, but man, this is so good so far. I am loving every second of it. I'm just trying to figure out the story, which, you know, obviously we know it's about a sailor who's kind of lost, trying to find his way, and it's sort of about a relationship too. But I'm trying to like pick out the details of like what he says in each part to really like understand what each song means in the story. How is Danny Brown gonna fit on this album? Like, how is he gonna sound? Obviously I know he will, because it's Danny Brown, he's a beast. Is he gonna be playing another character? Maybe he's like the voice of the storm or something, or I don't know, but I'm very curious to hear it. But let's continue on. So what's going on with his heart? He's surrendering to his heart. It's floating above his head. Oh, okay. It's hard to hear the lyrics, dang. I'm loving the flow. Okay, the way that beat came in was really clean. Now let me go back a little bit. I love that, like, CGI gives of like heart turning. It's kind of like sick. Very contrasting to the. Dude, the way the beat came in there and his flow now, and like now he's transitioned so smoothly into rapping. There's like feels, but also like rap, but also some other things too. Damn, you should figure out how to die. What could he be talking about there? So that was waging war. Oh, I love this little bit. This is probably the third track. And I love this type of like bossa nova guitar. And he's actually playing it while he's on the ship. This is so much like, such a cool visual, like split. Oh, that's so beautiful. Let me blast the volume. The potato skin looks after you. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what he's talking about. But I love how it sounds. I love how it sounds, oh my gosh. It's exactly what I'm into. Beautiful chords, beautiful vocals, smooth production. Love the way the beat came in there. I need to figure out what he's saying, because I hear the potato skin washes over me, but I don't know what that means. I might have to ruin my life. I think that's what he's saying. I always love these B sections. He always goes somewhere completely unexpected. If you look at it from like a music theory standpoint, I just love the way, like, the direction he goes in from the main part, because it's very one tone, and his like main section is very bright and cheerful, but then it goes into this more like mysterious area in his bridges. Like that, it's like, whoa, we're in a whole new place now. But then you go back to home.
I was picked first on the losing team. I was everything but in between. To be picked last on a winning team.
There's a British rapper. Oi.
Where the background will set me free.
Whoa. Dang, you put it there. Oh, I love the drumming on this so much. Dash. This is literally perfect. This might be like a perfect album, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to guess it up too much, but that might be a perfect album. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm getting like shivers, bro. I'm getting goosebumps from how good this is. Gosh. And it's just like transitioning out of nowhere to... Oh my gosh. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna hit the Andante, bro. I'm gonna... Gosh. That chord, man. Those little organ things in the background. Oh my gosh, bro. I have goosebumps. I don't know if you can see, bro. This is so perfect. Man, so what is that then? The first 3 tracks of the album? And it's already like perfect, bro. Holy moly. Anthony Fantana, what are you gonna say, bro? Try to find one flaw in this, man. Try to find a flaw. Because this is a 10 out of 10, bro. Holy moly, holy moly. Let's keep going, let's keep going. All right, here's the track after God Stained. What the heck? Ooh. Stanky ass beat right there. Let me go back. Ooh, that's so cool. Yeah. Is he gonna rap on this one?
Keep my soul on high alert. Keep it all on high alert.
Keep it on high alert, man.
Timer told me not to bother. He thought getting old would take way longer.
Is this that British guy again?
Scraping all the rust off of his armor. Time like this. Put him on VHS, tell us that my way.
There we go, he's rapping. I always wondered, what did God stained mean from that, like, you know, it's such a crazy phrase, right? God stained. From what I interpreted, it was like the damage of being like out at sea, like the ship is stained by God. You can tell like the water and the sunlight have had an effect on it. And same with like the bottle, like the message in a bottle or something. And now he's saying God stained my body, cracked, and some other stuff. And I'm like, maybe that's just like the toll of being out on sea, which is a metaphor for something else. I don't know, maybe just being alive or something, I don't know. But like, you know, the sunburns and the salts, you know, water cracking your skin and all that stuff. That's how I'm interpreting it, but I may be missing something.
You were too young to be the bad guy. You were just a child, life just happened to you. Sleeping on the wheel when it breaks into you.
Right, this is cool. You were too young to be a bad guy. You were just a child, life just happened to you.
You were too young to be the bad guy.
I'm trying to figure out what that means.
Just a child, life just happened to you. Sleeping on the wheel when it breaks into you.
This is such a cool visual. What the heck is this? It's like a castle in the background with like a windy river. How does he find these places, dude? How does he find these like ethereal places? He's got a globe in his hands. Oh, I love the beat here. And that little cut. Oh. Man. There's like a wall of sound. I wish I could understand what he's saying.
But there's karma in the current when it's calm. Whatever gets me, don't get me wrong. Whatever gets me probably had me all along. Call it what you want.
Okay, I really love this part. This is where you can hear like all the vocals, the chord choices, like especially blended in with that beat. Because there were parts which were very like noisy. You know what? I really do get that the production of this album is like very similar to the experience of actually being on a ship, you know? Some of it is very like smooth sailing, you know, very like calm and very just pleasant on the ears, very peaceful. And some of it is really grating. It's like, oh, like, you know, it's kind of like the waves are really rough because, you know, it's like walls of sound and it's like, ooh, like this is a hard little turn, and then it goes back to like more peaceful moments. I really love how that works and the way that it flows, especially musically, and how it like feels to the listener. So good, so masterful, bro. Oh gosh. This is such a cool song. This is such a cool visual of him running through that like windy little pond. Oh, and those little synths, I was just gonna say. So good.
Yeah. I was born in the round, yeah, with a puzzle to solve, where the colors to solve. Keep holding your breath.
This song, even more than any of the other ones, is such a journey. I feel like this whole album is gonna be a journey, but even each individual song is such a journey too. Like you can get the vibe that there's hard times and there's good times, and like one part of the song sounds nothing like another part of the song. It's so crazy. It's so like masterfully done. My gosh, when is the greater public gonna recognize that Quadeca is like literally one of the best like genius artists of our time? It's crazy, like it's undeniable if you listen to this. Yeah. Oh shoot.
Might as well. There goes the wind. Turn the engine.
Damn, was that it? Bro, that could have been the hypest drop ever. That song is sick. I wish I knew the title. Yeah, I don't actually know what it's called. I just considering it track 5, because I still want to be surprised when I hear Danny Brown's voice for the first time. Oh, this is Monday. Okay, that's the end of Monday, track 6. Let's go on to track 7. Boom. I love the flute, man. Shout out to Autumn.
I had this feeling since I was the age of 2. I might as well do my.
Okay, we got a whole rap track going on now with a beautiful flute intro. So let me lock into this. Let me hear these lyrics. He said, "True, I felt this way since the age of 2.
True. I had this feeling since I was the age of 2.
Yeah,
I might as well do my dance without a crew, so I can step away from it like excuse you. Brush your mouth, no step without a shoe. I used to live in my regret, but there's just one feeling I forget.
Dude, he does it so effortlessly. He literally, and I know he has a song called that, but yeah, he literally makes it look effortless, bro. Like the way he switches between all of these styles of music and just makes it so cohesive. Makes it work. You never question it. You're never like, oh, it's weird he's rapping now. No, it like works. Damn. Oh my gosh, I'm getting chills again.
Every time I miss you, I get cut off. She wasn't the one, she was just the one now.
That was cool. He said, every time I miss you, I get cut off. Like he literally cut off the word cut off. That's so genius. That's some Kanye stuff, bro. I think Kanye did that. He said, if I get locked up, I won't finish the set. Like, won't finish the sentence, but he didn't finish it. That's like some meta bars, bro.
I get cut off. She wasn't the
That's so fire.
One up. Swear it was fine with me last week. Cried a couple times, 51 exactly.
Cried a couple times, 51 exactly. Wow. This one's so fire. I love the nighttime video too. It's so cool. With the moonlight. Oh, new section. His new sections are so unexpected too. It's not like just the same thing over and over again. It's always something new. It's always like 3 songs basically in one for each song. It's so cool.
I wanna see you get low with the setting sun. Not coming live from inside the moon, believe it or not. I feel the rhythm
I like
from
that piano in the
afar, slipping
background.
it up. Let that vessel be a vessel, see what you got. Any second, he's gonna the waves feel like I'm turning
Oh, that beat. Oh, he said the waves were like 5 lines. Just caught that.
I look to the
Bro, this is so good, man. Those vocals, man. Violin. There's like every single instrument on all of these songs. And it kind of... That's such a cool way to end his songs too. It pitches down kind of like the thing just like slowly dying.
Paradise is just behind him. But if he turns around, it disappears.
Damn. And then just the empty sound of the boat. Alright, now I think we're on to track 8. I don't know, I kind of lost count. But I'm already loving it because it has beautiful orchestra strings. Let's get on to this, track 8.
It started turning gray when I was 17. I feel like I had more shit to
Damn,
say.
wait, hold up. Let me get, these lyrics are crazy, like direct in your face. He said, I've been stressed out since I was 16, blah, blah, blah.
Now my perception got so filled in my space.
These ad-libs are kind of funny for whatever reason. Since I was 17. Even though it's actually like serious topic. Let me lock in.
It started turning gray when I was 17. I feel like I had more shit to say when I was 17. Now my perception got so filled that my spaces are shrinking. Like there's no room for me and me with the way that I'm thinking. There's still some shit that keeps me pure if I just let it flow. I gotta tap it while I'm sinking just to let them know. That's why.
Damn. Wow, that orchestra.
I saw so many new horizons and did not pursue it. I'm dying in this booth, all I see is red. I'm fighting my excuse to get me off the ledge. Cause if I jump I might survive and that scares me the most. What I witness from afar only scares me from close. What's been keeping me
Damn, bro, is he talking about suicide, man? He already made a whole album about that. I hope thought he was doing better at this point, man. There's some serious topics. And he's literally dealing with a rope too. I mean, obviously sailors, have to deal with ropes, but this is a little more sinister, so.
I'm dying in this booth.
I'm trying to understand this song especially. It seems like he wants it to be very direct to the viewer,
If I jump I might
to
survive and that
listener.
scares me the most. What I witness from afar only scares me from close. What's been keeping me afloat is barely a boat. Every stranger that I pass is where I'm not close. So that's why.
He said, what's been keeping me afloat is barely a boat, which to me, that kind of means like he's barely making it. Like, they say just keep swimming, just keep sailing on. But he's like, man, like what's been keeping me afloat, you can barely call it a boat. Like I'm barely getting by. This is a heavy one, man. I wasn't expecting it to be so heavy.
That's fine, alright. That's fine, alright.
Oh, it's this one. I remember this snippet.
Don't get any better. Life, that's why.
I really liked the snippet.
That's why, alright.
The guitar and the vocals are so good.
Life, if I wasn't me, would I still be me?
Man, love that.
Like if I woke up in that other body. That's why, alright. That's why, alright.
I'm glad he put this on the album. It's definitely hits different after that first verse where it was very like heavy and very intimate. And he's saying, don't get any better than this life, after he's saying like, I want to commit suicide basically. That's crazy. Oh, I'm getting like chills from this whole song, man.
Every mirror in my life makes another blind spot. Every ex that I got asks the question why not. But my compass lies to me cause I keep putting it on the spot. Everything that I got is a...
Every mirror in my life makes another blind spot. That's why. It's a very good lyric actually.
All right.
Okay, I think this is the same song still, yeah. Damn, that song is gonna make me emotional, man. That's so touching, bro. When he's like straight up in their face, like saying like, dude, I've been stressed out, I'm barely getting by, and then the chorus is, don't get any better than this life. Whoa, what is this? Okay, so that's the end of that track. Here's, I think, track 9. Shoot, man, is he drowning? No, he's swimming. Man, I really want to know the story. I'm gonna listen to it a billion times and I'm gonna figure out this story. Cause I'm so invested, but I'm just missing some of the lyrics, unfortunately. If I had to guess, this sounds like more of like the interlude track, so we might not be getting any lyrics on it, but it's definitely touching to see him like trying to swim up. I think I see what's going on. He's getting tangled in the knot. He's getting tangled in the rope. And then he's trying to get free and swim to the surface. Come on, man. Get to the surface. Get a hold of it. There you go. Oh, did the whole boat sink? Is that what's going on? Is that the surface? Oh, it's building. I can feel it, bro. Feel it in my heart. Man, I have like perpetual chills, bro. All over me, man. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling all of this. Okay, back on the boat. Somebody's after me. Somebody I can't see. Died of natural causes. Wow, such an interesting beat. Bro, his face is kind of how I'm feeling. I'm like a little bit disoriented. Oh, I like that with the twinkly sense. Somebody died of thunder. Natural causes. Okay, I'm gonna take a guess at it, and I could be completely wrong. Try to figure out the whole story of the album. So basically, it's like the sailor, he's vanishing because he's very lonely, he's very stressed out, and he's just being avoidant of everybody around him. You know, the sailor being Quadeca. Last song where it was like the peak of it, he was like kind of drowning, but then he kind of found his way, and that's because someone's after him, someone's looking after him. Now when it says somebody I can't see and the thunder, like, you know, thunder is kind of, you know, a signifier of God. So I'm not sure if this is specifically talking about God or Quadeca is, but that's kind of what it means. Like someone that I can't see, somebody's watching over me, trying to take care of me, I'm not like fully alone. That could be it, or it could be just another person too, but I don't quite know what he's talking about. But, you know, these are some connections that I'm trying to make. Wow. Okay, I really like the bass line. Damn. I am a bass player too, so I can really appreciate good bass playing. Damn, that's so good. Some really good like instrumental on the song. Oh, that beat is so clean. And the melody, like the repetition. Because it really gets in your head. This might be a melody that I take with me. Monday was a melody that got stuck in my head, and now this one probably will be too.
Somebody's after me.
Whoa.
Somebody I can
Walkie-talkie.
Somebody died this morning.
Somebody died this morning.
All of them died, no warning. All of natural causes.
I don't quite get that. I wish I know what he's talking about. What is the natural causes? Like, what does that part mean? I think that's the end of that track. Damn, so that was beautiful, and I loved the melody, the repetition of it too. It's really good. It's very like a lot of pop appeal with such a weird everything else, like such a weird story, such a weird like beat and crazy like bass solo basically in the middle. I love it. I love the way this dude's mind works, bro. He like puts together all these unique pieces of music together. So crazy. Before I get on to the next track, I just wanted to mention that it is 1 a.m. in the morning. I just want to get this pure raw emotion, like reaction to this beautiful piece of work that my favorite artist made. So without further ado, we'll get back into it. And I think we are on track 10 now. So that is something to look forward to. What the heck? This is scary. What? Huh? What the hell? I have a feeling this track is gonna be crazy. This might be like the equivalent to Knots on I Didn't Mean to Haunt You. Out of left field, hardcore rap, and very experimental, I can already tell. This might be the one that Danny Brown's on, and that would make sense. All right, let's go back. Let's go back and analyze it. Okay, let's hear this drop. Jesus. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. He's kind of channeling his old self with that, like with all these motions and this hype and stuff. But like, wow, this is crazy. This is the same song that might be the biggest like 180 ever. He said, bring that out of me. Bring that out of me. That is so much aura, bro. That pose. So hard, bro. Okay, let's hear these lyrics. Yeah. Strike down the whole tree. Yeah. Is that a house beat that was about to come in? Is this Quadeca now rapping from the perspective of the storm? He said, I must strike down a whole tree. Blah, blah, blah. Don't look me in the eye. I'll strike down the whole tree. Damn, it's a bar. Bad noise, you can't make a man from a god, so don't mind me. Dude, house really always knows what you got on this album. Telling me what I've seen, telling me who I've been. Yeah. I'll tell you one thing, just one thing, you don't know him at all. You'll never see no one, not once. Bring that out of me. You bring that out of me. You Bring that out of me. Dude, these shots are so much aura, bro. Thunder. This is so hard. Is it gonna turn into something melodic somehow? Dude, who would have thought that there would have been a house beat? It's so hard. I like this, bro. I really like this one. It really reminds me of Candles on Fire from the video, but like much more updated. And of course, he's gotta have some acoustic guitar on it. Dude, how do you come up with a song like this, bro? Dude, that was cool. Did not expect that at all from this album. I kind of knew that like stormy seas and like lightning or thunder would be like a symbol on this album, but that was really cool the way he executed that. Oh, and the color's back. See, so yeah, it was like stormy seas and like bad vibes, you know, captured in one song. And now look at the color fades in and it's peaceful again. That's exactly what I was talking about earlier with like, you know, the peace you feel. There's a cross. So maybe I wasn't so far off with what I was talking about with God. But now it's getting dark. So what does that mean? What is that? What is this sound going on? Dude, what the heck? Where does he find these places, bro? This is like the most fire, just still, I would say, from the album, bro. You've got clouds, you've got sun, you've got Quadeca, you've got water, and you've got a church just in the middle of the ocean. Why is that a church? It's got a cross on it. Why is there like a church or an altar in the middle of the ocean, bro? This is so cool. Oh, well, there's Danny Brown, so that answers that question. Let's get ready. Let's hear this Danny Brown verse. Let's go. I'm hyped. This is kind of a cool, more like laid back boom bap vibe. So let's hear that.
Watch a circle every day to the week. Take you to them deep waters, no one baby, it's me. I'm the beast of the night, ain't I'm about to take flight. Wanna see an eclipse? Getting pulled from the sky while
Is he the moon, bro? Is he rapping from the perspective of the moon? What the heck, bro? Come on, Danny Brown, come on. Because Quadeca was talking about the sun. Let's hear this.
The sun comes down, it's farther right. It's the end of the world if you call it right. It's the end of the world if you time it right.
It's the end of the world if you time it right.
trying to get you out your circle every day to the week. Take you to them.
Or is he rapping specifically from the perspective of an eclipse? Trying to get you out your circle every day of the week.
Waters, no one baby, it's me. I'm the beast of the night, and pulled from the sky while I'm licking my lips. Conquer my hunger, I'm a monster when I rise above ships. What's next on the menu? That's a
I'm a monster when I rise above ships.
The sound of a beat ain't sweet music to me. When the people singing harmony, I gotta retreat. Too much noise for me, so good luck finding proof in the belly of
They say in the rear view must be fake. That I'm here too. I play the bang until he pops through. Moon man fishing when he leaps out the sea. Closer to the
Moon Man Fisher when he leaps at the sea. Is that like DreamWorks, the guy who's fishing off of the moon and like You know, is that what he's referencing?
On the drums, I turn the beat into a shield. Angle another gold mine. Maybe the passageway wasn't meant
Wow,
to
the
make.
exact same shot, day and night. Looks so good.
Around here, nobody accepting Apple Pay. You'll have to try not to back away.
What's that to say? Apple Pay? Nobody around here except an Apple Pay? Let me go back to it.
Let
me try and hear all this lyrics. It's kind of hard to understand on this verse.
You'll have to try not to back away when you're passing a snake in the rear view.
Interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really get how this one fits on the album. I even got how the last one did, kind of, with like the thunder and the storm. This is specifically, I don't know, it's kind of like the night, but it's also kind of like other stuff. I don't fully get this song. This might be my least out of all of them. Still good, and especially I need like time to, you know, let it settle and dive into these lyrics, but it's like sonically and also like story-wise, I'm just not fully getting it yet. That's a cool shot though. The video for this one is still awesome.
Just play it safe for everybody in the spot. I'm on the mic. If it's the end of the world, why not tonight? It's the end. I need a couple more bottles for the main event. It's the end.
I'm liking this part. This is cool.
If it's not the last words, I'ma make it count. I need a million bad bitches just to play me out. It's the end.
Baby say I need a million bad bitches. Quad, what are you talking about, bro? Why do you need a million bad bitches when you're in the sea and you're talking about the moon and stuff? Why does that fit in?
I got a front row seat, that's what I call it. I'm kicking out my feet, no need to stall it.
Okay, I like this flow. It's the end.
Crashing against the sky until it shatters. I couldn't even tell you if it matters. It's the end.
Alright, I like this part. This part is cool.
With open arms, I welcome you to the grand opening of the end.
Ooh, this beat is sick. This whole song is like so unexpected. I really had no clue. These last two songs. I like Danny. I'm in your rear view. The cross is so like, so intense in these shots. Oh, a snake. There's an actual snake. Damn, so that was the track with Danny Brown. And that was a lot. That was like the most kind of confusing and most unexpected. I'll have to definitely read the lyrics and kind of tie that into the story. But I definitely really liked the last like two sections of that song were really cool. The crazy thing is like each song is basically 3 songs in one. So I'm like, oh yeah, I liked the last 2 songs of that song, but the first one was a little bit more eh. But it's like, you know, how do I even say that, you know? Yo, it's D-Hawk from the future, just cutting in here. Now I know what the meaning of the song is. It's the Great Bakunawa. And I think I would have realized that. I would have done my research if I knew the track title beforehand. But that obviously changes everything. Like I was confused. I was thinking, oh, is he the moon? Is he the eclipse? Like what is he? Is Danny Brown the horizon? But now I know he's the Bakunawa, which, you know, I obviously didn't hear about until this song and looking it up. But yeah, that makes this song hit so much harder now that I know what the lyrics are about. You know, I'm a monster when I rise above ships, and all of this cool stuff. Like it really gets you into that vibe once you know that it's actually like a literal sea monster in the song. I need to put you into my headspace while I was listening to this, okay? It was 1 a.m. after a long day of work and stuff, so it wasn't hitting when I wasn't like understanding what was going on. But now that I know what the song is about, like this is actually one of my favorites, especially, you know, the hook. There's snakes in your rear view, must be fate that I'm here too. Like it's so, especially with this shoegaze instrumental, it's so like apocalyptic, it's so like dramatic and so mystical and weird. And I really mess with it, especially that ending too. So The Great Bakunawa has become one of my favorite tracks on the album. Just had to cut in here and explain, you know, my reaction. This is 2 weeks after, by the way. So I'm gonna get this video out hopefully today. And sorry for the fat delay, oh my gosh. So I've literally been editing this video on my breaks at work. But enough of that, let me get back to the video. Final song reaction. Potentially last song. Listening right now. these shots are so incredible. We gotta give credit where credit is due. He's improved so much with his movies. Wants to go somewhere.
The answers I found, overexposed. You were born with a lot to correct. You were born with a puzzle to solve. You're not high, you just became a child. Returned to a path, hiding in overgrown grass.
Bang.
If you didn't chase it, it would have stayed still. The horizon is a prey like animal that preys on men who prey like animals. And now it takes form and
I like
takes
this.
flight. It can take you anywhere you like. Open your hand and your palm.
Wait a
Drown out
second.
the countdown.
I think I just realized who Danny Brown was. He wasn't the moon or the night per se, but he was the horizon. That's why he was saying it's the sailors like danger, because it tempts them to explore and it tempts them to go out there and get lost in the horizon and they never come back. And it also like swallows the sun at night and the moon takes flight out of it. Maybe, but I'm definitely getting that from these lyrics, and these are definitely more like poetic. And I really like this type of poem, especially with the image of the sinking into the horizon.
The tail wrapped in waves, its mouth covered in sky. I pray one last time, but I didn't know. It can smell fear on your breath, and the sweat in the hands of a man who has never forgiven himself. I accept your answer. I was just a pretender who learned how to surrender.
Wow.
At least I know something you won't. My world ends so much worse and so much harder. To me that is better.
Wow. Okay. Yo, switch, crazy switch. That was a beautiful poem, by the way. I really loved that. And that definitely clarifies a lot of the story. I love that drumming, man.
Captain stands alone, arms to the sky. The symphony of loneliness, unheard upon its own. He cracks a bottle, it's the only friend he knows. Years of no expression left him bitter comatose. Time is getting near, counting every moment.
Wow.
Wish away the minutes, waves as big as mountains, strung out to his limits. The blackness of oblivion, reality sinks in, consumed by the roar of fear. 1,000 voices grim, heart pounding. He finishes the bottle, climbs up to the sail, clutching,
So
wishing for
amazing.
tomorrow. His fate is getting closer. Faith was always lacking. Time is of the essence. Embrace or let it go. A solace inside courage. Intuition always known, but the dawn is so consuming. The only life he's shown is the heavens open wide. It's hell on earth he knows.
Oh my gosh. The color grading changes are so cool. Wow, this is so incredible. I need it even louder. Oh, even 808s in there. The drums, the 808s, the voices, everything's at 100%. This is what I needed, bro. This is what I needed. Oh, he's falling off the boat. Holy shit. Holy shit, that might be the coolest thing I ever heard. Oh my god, that might be the coolest thing I ever heard. as a producer, this, and like someone who's into the story and the visuals and the music of this whole album, dude, the way that like the sound is so big and then it just like it literally goes underwater, but like it's like, dude, I don't even know, bro. It's like in the red, you know, it's like clipping, and then it kind of gets a little bit crushed. It kind of gets a little pixelated because of that, and then the going underwater like makes it like all distorted. And that just woke me up because that was the coolest thing I ever heard in my life, genuinely. Let me hear this again. Wow, I have chills all over my body. And that's just how it ends. That's just how the album ends. Oh my gosh. I literally have goosebumps all over my body from that. I am overwhelmed. I am like overwhelmed with all the stuff going on. That was crazy. How do you make something that freaking good? He literally just did it, bro. That last track, like it kind of took from like in Cassini's division on I Didn't Mean to Haunt You with like the poem and everything. This basically had a beautiful poem like that song, but it had insane sound textures, like literally going underwater and going above, and like the act of like drowning but like fighting to stay alive, bro. That's what I was getting from that. It like was making me hype, but also like very emotional too, bro, because it's like the struggle to stay alive, like represented in a song, man. This is a masterpiece, bro. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care if you think I'm glazing or anything, bro. Like this is genuinely like a masterpiece work from a genius. Really gotta like understand the actual, like the full story being told. But from what I took from it, it was very, you know, very heavy topics about like being lost, being alone, you know, being abandoned, and being, you know, wanting to get away from it all. But then you want to fight to survive, and you want to reconnect. You realize someone's looking out for you, and then you want to fight to survive. You want to fight to get back to them. And that's what I took from it, and that's just so beautiful to me, you know. And you know, I'm sure there'll even be more layers that I missed. That really got me emotional, man. Vanisher Horizon Scraper, the best album ever created. I don't want to glaze too hard, but the thing is, like, how can you not? How can you be this good? And that was the best first listen to an album that I've ever had, and I'm so glad I had it recorded. Thank you for anybody who was watching this far. I appreciate you so much. Please subscribe to me. Please listen to my music. I am deeply inspired by Quadeca, and I really like hope to get to this level, or at least express myself to this level. This is the type of stuff that makes me be like, man, I love music. Well, that'll do it for my reaction. Now I gotta hope that I can edit this in time for it to be relevant and post it. Subscribe and listen to my music, dhawk on all platforms. Follow me on Instagram too, D__hawk. All right, that's it. I need to sleep now. Peace.